13 hacks to be 99.9% more disciplined that cost nothing. Most men will never become who they're capable of being, not because they're lazy, but because they've never learned how to master discipline. In this video, I'm going to show you 13 hacks to be 99.9% more disciplined that cost nothing. And if you click off now, you'll stay like every other man, distracted, inconsistent, and stuck, wondering why life isn't moving forward. But if you stay, you'll learn how to train your mind like a soldier. Every hack I'm going to give you costs nothing. These are things that you can start doing today. By the way, if you're serious about becoming the kind of man who executes daily and doesn't waste time, join my private coaching program. I'll personally help you install the habits, structure, and mindsets to stay disciplined year-round. You'll find the link in the description or the pinned comment below. Let's get into it. 1. Wake up at the same time every single day. Your day doesn't start when your alarm rings, it starts the night before. Discipline begins with predictability, and waking up at the same time every day locks in that structure. You're teaching your body and mind to operate on command, not comfort. Even on weekends, hold the line. That consistency tells your brain that you run the schedule. When you wake up late, scroll on your phone, or hit snooze, you're reinforcing weakness. But when you rise at the same time every morning, you'll start to build momentum. You feel in control before the world interrupts you. Discipline thrives on repetition, and that one habit alone builds self-respect faster than anything else. 2. Delay gratification every day. The most powerful men in the world all have this skill, the ability to wait. Delayed gratification separates boys from men. Start small, wait 10 minutes before eating, or hold off checking your phone after a notification. That delay is a mini victory every time. What happens is simple. You rewire your brain to obey logic instead of impulse. Each time you resist instant pleasure, your self-control grows stronger. You become the type of man who doesn't need comfort to function. This is why most men never reach their goals. They can't handle the gap between effort and reward. But when you master waiting, you unlock control over every area of your life: fitness, finances, and focus. 3. Set 3 daily non-negotiables. Every day you decide on 3 tasks that must get done, no excuses. These are your non-negotiables. It could be your workout, journaling, or one major task towards your long-term goal. When you get those 3 done, your day has already won. This simple rule removes decision fatigue. You're no longer asking, what should I do today? You already know. Most men wake up and drift. Disciplined men wake up with direction. You don't need motivation when you have standards. Your non-negotiables become proof that you're in control of your time and effort. And if you want help designing your own daily structure so discipline becomes automatic, join my private coaching program. I'll help you build a system that locks you in and makes excuses impossible. Links below in the description or the pinned comment. 4. Control your environment. You can't stay disciplined in chaos. Your environment either supports your habits or destroys them. A messy desk, a cluttered room, and constant noise drain your willpower. Discipline is easier when distractions are eliminated. Clean your space, organize your desk, delete useless apps. Structure your environment to encourage focus. When your surroundings are sharp, your mind follows. Most men rely on willpower, but the truth is your environment wins every time. If junk food is in your house, you'll eat it. If your phone's next to you, you'll check it. Discipline isn't just about being strong. It's about being smart. Keep your environment clean so staying focused becomes the easy option. That's how you stay consistent long term. 5. Make it hard to be weak. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to make being weak inconvenient. Put your phone in another room while you work. Delete apps that waste your time. Keep your gym bag ready by the door. These small adjustments make discipline your default setting. If you rely on willpower alone, you'll lose. But if you remove temptation, you'll win automatically. Make your environment force you into strength. It's not about being extreme, it's about designing your life so failure takes more effort than success. That's how disciplined men live. Every time you reduce friction towards your goals, you make it easier to stay consistent without even thinking about it. 6. Keep promises to yourself. Every time you break a promise to yourself, you destroy self-respect. Every time you keep it, you build it back up. Start small. If you say you'll work out, do it. If you say you'll wake up early, do it. These moments seem minor, but they build trust with yourself. Discipline is self-trust. If you don't believe your own words, how can you expect results? The strongest men don't always feel motivated, but they follow through because they respect themselves too much to quit. When you treat your own word like law, you develop unshakable confidence. Discipline becomes who you are, not something you do occasionally. 7. Use pain as fuel. Most men run from pain. Disciplined men use it. When you mess up, don't numb it. Feel it. That guilt, that frustration, that discomfort, it's fuel. Every mistake is a signal that you can do better. Instead of hating failure, use it as a reminder of your potential. Let it push you to fix what's broken. The pain of discipline weighs ounces. The pain of regret weighs tons. Every time you channel frustration into action, you build resilience. You start expecting more from yourself. You stop giving up after setbacks because pain becomes your teacher, not your excuse. 8. Set tight deadlines. If you give yourself a week to do something, it'll take a week. Give yourself a day, and it'll take a day. Tight deadlines create urgency, and urgency creates discipline. Men who procrastinate usually don't lack effort, they lack urgency. They have too much time. When you put pressure on yourself, you move faster and focus deeper. Set deadlines for your workouts, work tasks, and goals. The tighter the deadline, the stronger your discipline becomes. Your brain learns to associate time with action, not waiting. Urgency turns ordinary effort into commitment. 9. Master boredom. Most men quit when things stop feeling exciting. But discipline means doing what's necessary and required even when it's repetitive. Success isn't built on hype, it's built on repetition. If you can stay focused when life feels boring, you already beaten 95% of men. Whether it's hitting the gym, studying, or building your business, consistency in boredom builds greatness. Stop chasing motivation. Instead, train your mind to find satisfaction in repetition. You'll start seeing progress as its own reward. That's when you know you're truly disciplined. 10. Plan tomorrow, tonight. Before you sleep, write down exactly what you'll do tomorrow. It removes decision fatigue and sets your next day on autopilot. It should be for execution, not guessing. Most men wake up lost. You'll wake up ready. Having a plan means you're already one step ahead before the day starts. It's not just about being strict, it's about being prepared. A 10-minute planning session at night saves you hours of wasted time the next day. When you control your mornings, you control your life. 11. Track your progress. Discipline thrives on accountability. Track your workouts, habits, or daily wins. What I do each day is I grade myself on the amount of tasks that I completed based on the total amount of tasks. So if you complete 8 tasks out of 10, you got an 80%. What I do is I use an Excel spreadsheet to grade myself each day. And then at the end of the month, I find the average and I give myself that grade. Then at the end of the year, I take that total and compare it to last year to make sure that I make progress. Seeing progress, no matter how small, creates momentum. It's visual proof that your effort matters. When you track your habits, you transform abstract goals into measurable growth. You stop relying on feelings and start relying on facts. Even one check mark a day adds up. You'll start to crave that next win, and that builds consistency faster than motivation ever could. 12. Cut comfort triggers. If something weakens you, cut it. Whether as junk food, social media, or negative people, remove it. Discipline is built through subtraction, not just addition. You can't expect to stay focused while surrounding yourself with distractions. Every comfort trigger is a trap designed to keep you stagnant. Discipline isn't about grinding 24/7. It's about being intentional. By removing what drains you, you create space for what builds you. This is how men level up fast, by cutting the unnecessary. 13. Never miss twice. You're human, you'll mess up, but never miss twice. That's the rule of disciplined men. If you skip one workout, don't skip the next one. If you fall off track, get right back up. The difference between consistent men and inconsistent ones is recovery speed. Discipline isn't perfection, it's correction. You don't fail when you make a mistake. You fail when you stop trying to fix it. Follow the never miss twice rule and you'll maintain for life. These 13 hacks cost nothing, but they'll change how you operate forever. Discipline isn't built in just one big moment. It's built in small choices made every day. Most men won't commit to these habits. They'll look for shortcuts or motivation. But if you follow these, you'll stand out as one of the few who actually live with discipline. If you want to take this to the next level, where I personally guide you through building iron discipline, eliminating weaknesses, and structuring your life for success, join my private coaching program. It's for men who are done talking about potential and ready to live it. The link's in the description or the pinned comment below. You don't need motivation, you need structure. Discipline is freedom, and the men who master it run the world.